met Matt his freshman year. It was my first year teaching. And I would like to share some of Matt's opinions of me from that year from his teacher course evaluation. I happen to still have it, Matt. The first thought I would like to share. When asked, what are your thoughts on alternative and creative assignments, Matt said, they were fun, but not very worthwhile. What are your thoughts on cooperative and group assignments? Matt, not happy with the options given, wrote in, he had too much time and they were not very organized. The next question read, overall, how would you rate this course? The choices were excellent, good, fair. Matt wrote in, it had potential. This is my first year teaching, by the way. I was not upset at all about this. Now, the last question from that year was just a silly, fun question to give the kids. And it said, what are your true feelings about your teacher? The answers were option A, she is wiggity wiggity whack. B, the best robot dancer you ever saw. Or C, she should work for movie editors because of her amazing sound effects skills. Matt, of course, chose none of them and wrote D. I would like to read it directly from the paper. The passion is there. You just need more experience. And you need to be older. You understand kids too much. You act like their friend rather than a teacher. I really think you have potential to be an awesome teacher, but that will come with time. You definitely made things interesting, and that made it fun. Do you want that? Now the following year I had Matt again. And again there was the end of the year course evaluation, and the last question read, any other suggestions or comments for the teacher? His reply, better than last year. You seem to be more comfortable teaching. 3 more years and you'll be good. Thank you, Matt. I didn't cry then either. I chose Matt because of the growth I've seen. The difference between Matt in his freshman year and his sophomore year was very notable to me. Over those 2 years, we learned how to communicate with each other and, most importantly, respect and trust each other. I learned how to listen to Matt and his very expressive opinions, and I believe at some point he did enjoy my class. His growth continued the next 2 years, even though I did not have him in class. Our relationship continued, and it grew stronger too. Matt would always stop and say hello or find me just to have a conversation about life. I value the relationship we have developed, and I appreciate his opinions now. I am sad to see Matt graduate this year. I feel that I have learned a lot through teaching him. I feel like I have grown as a teacher over the last 4 years and believe that some of that growth is due to the simple fact that Matt was in my class. I also enjoyed watching him grow, not just as a student, but as a person. I'm excited and looking forward to see what Matt does in his future, and know he will not disappoint. Thank you, Matt, for an interesting 4 years.